Now, the last video fucked up. I'm not talking about the video I have up, but I tried to record another one. Anyway, fucking, the name of the video will be Speculation Out of Desperation. Now, obviously that explains itself. The phrase itself explains itself. So what I'm going to give an example of is the about 90% of, if not more, of the NWO, as an example, and I will describe it as bitching. About 90% of the people complaining about the, basically the eventual World War III and/or Holocaust that will occur in America. A lot of that is speculation out of desperation. And the result is most of it's just bullshit. Most of it's bullshit. Or if it isn't bullshit, the actual presentation or whatever of it is just, you can't, if the person is presenting it in such a way that it looks out of desperation, the likelihood of it to being taken seriously is then diminished. So, not doing anybody any favors by presenting it in such a way. But really the point is, calm the fuck down and realize that you are the only person that can be held responsible for the shit that's happening. And this goes out to not just to, the people who are concerned, but the people who are pissed off and not concerned. The people who have no idea about what's going on, but who are just pissed off for pissed off's sake anyhow. Because the reason you're pissed off is because deep down inside, either you know that you are responsible for this and yet you do nothing, or you honest to Christ think that you are not responsible for this and that the world is kind of out of your control, which is in a certain sense true, because it's not just you and it's not just I, it's you and I and we who are responsible for this. But individually we have to realize that we are, see, if you don't have an individual responsibility, you can't have a collective responsibility. That's a fundamental truth. So ultimately it's both collective and individual responsibility that needs to be recognized here. My way of thinking about it is the same way, in video games. When people want to do a raid on in some MMORPG, they collectivize, they get a group together, and they go fucking do it. What is the difference between our reality, fundamentally, and an MMORPG? I challenge you to find fundamental differences between an MMORPG and real life. I challenge you. There's the only reason that we don't treat it that way is because we're ignorant to the reality of its metaphor for life. That is MMORPGs or RPGs. The fundamental metaphor for life that they represent. So once that is recognized, I believe it kind of puts more empowerment into the hands of the people who recognize that truth. The other truth that can then be realized or recognized from that is, who are we avatars for, and who is playing us? You can't play, the computer can't play itself. Other than that, I guess I would just like to say, this speculation, this bitching, is a form of cognitive dissonance. And even once this cognitive dissonance is recognized, it still doesn't resolve the problem in ourselves for actually changing the bullshit that we want changed. You can't just keep on complaining to it. If you keep on preaching to the choir the same old shit you've been talking about constantly and bitching about it, what's going to get done? And furthermore, what alternatives are you creating or founding? What are you making as an alternative to the system that we have? If you are bitching about it. Now I know in Mendham has the idea of virtual reality, and I don't disagree with that necessarily. It could be better than our own reality, but the thing is, we have to solve the problem that we have now. Still, it doesn't resolve anything by projecting a kind of possible future. You have to at least have some kind of resolution now. The problem exists now, not in the future, not in any kind of alternative reality, but right now, right here, in this reality. So what is there to do here and now? I say that we should perform raids. I say we should all get collectivized and fucking go and change shit. Obviously, we can't stop production and all that kind of stuff. We can't affect that kind of a thing, because if you stop production for even an instant, people will die. Large groups of people will die. If you stop producing food for even for a small increment of time, you're going to die. And if you change too much of the system, likely also people are going to die. So, God damn it, people, we have to come to some kind of fucking resolution, some kind of a conclusion. I guess that's all I want to say. Other than that, I love you all, and I will be making more videos this week. So, woo!